Yeah.
Hello, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Rise and Slay Morning Show. I am your host, Rochelle Slay Queen Hemingway. I am the CEO and founder of Slay to Success, which is a leadership and transformational consultant service business. As a professional keynote speaker, the author of the book titled Slay to Success, as well as a leadership and image consultant and a personal brand expert, I am here to empower you with strategies to step up into your most authentic personal brand to gain lucrative opportunities. And this is my way to come to you to kickstart your week with some motivation, some inspiration, and some insight. And yes, we are going to be here to empower yourself, to elevate your mindset, and to ignite your success. So if you are here in the building, if you will, in this space, make sure that you put down where you're streaming in from, your name, so I can give you a shout out. And I want to thank you for being here on the live show with me this morning on this great Tuesday morning. I don't know where you're at, but the sun is shining here in the Maryland, the DMV area. And I am so thankful and grateful that I was able to get up this morning. And so, what is this show about? Well, rise and slay. Slay means to kill it, to dominate it, and to nail it, to be on point, to impress greatly, and to dream big and work hard until you own it. It is also an acronym, y'all. All right, because I am extra. And so it has now been the basis, the foundation of what I do. And these are universal life and leadership philosophies that we can implement into our daily lives. S, stay ready to be ready. L, lead out loud. A sense of community, a sense of family. And Y, you are built to last. So this morning, y'all, we are going to talk about the power duo. All right. There are two things, all right, that I know that can be the foundation to your success, whatever that success looks like. If you are an athlete in your own right, all the way up to a CEO or the boss of whatever it is, you can apply this. All right. And these two things should be in your repertoire or in your dialect, if you will, every single day. And that is self discipline and personal branding. Now, as your personal branding expert, I have a lot to share with you all this morning because I know I get asked a lot about discipline. They see people see me showing up all the time, and because I am committed to what I say I'm going to be doing. And I really didn't understand, what it is that is making me do what I do. But then when I thought about it, it was like, you know what? I have a lot of self discipline and I have this personal branding thing on lock. All right. Now, these things are two peas in a pod, they go together hand in hand, and they shape our reputation, our credibility, and our influence in the world. So, think about this, y'all. All right. Just think about it. Your personal brand is all about how you are presenting yourself to this world. It's your unique blend of skills, values, expertise, and personality that sets you apart from the crowd. Now, some of us are saying to ourselves, I don't know about all this, but before this is over, and I'm going to go to my page, y'all, because I want to make sure that we get everybody into this conversation who wants to be here. And sometimes the conversations aren't being published out. So I just have to do a little bit of housekeeping on the back end. And so let's get everybody in on this conversation. So, again, if you are here with me live, all right. Hey, Monica. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Top of the morning to you. Thank you so much for being with me. So we're going to just be talking through this personal branding, our unique skills, our unique expertise, our values, and our personality. And we all have, something that sets us apart from someone else. And guess what? Self discipline plays a pivotal role in creating that image. Good morning, Keith, my brother. All right, from another mother. Thank you so much for being here. And you're streaming in from LinkedIn. That's right. And Chevy, my queen is here, my accountability partner. So thank you so much, my queen, for being here and showing up on the live session of the Rise and Slay morning show. And so this morning we're talking about self-discipline and we're talking about personal branding. So when we're disciplined, we show up consistently, all right, as the best versions of ourselves because we know and understand who we are and what we can deliver. And so whether it's delivering top-notch work, whether it's maintaining a polished appearance, because as your image consultant, this is one of the things I think about and help my clients with all the time. We're embodying our core values. We demonstrate integrity and reliability. These are two key ingredients of a strong personal brand. All right, and no one can take that from you, especially if you are developing one for yourself. This is not looking over your shoulder and looking at someone else and what they're doing. This is all about what you're doing and what you say you're going to be committed to do. A lot of times we got folks out here, all right, talking. But what is the action behind that? All right. Are they showing up consistently? All right. In their authenticity. And moreover, this self-discipline, it breeds success and it breeds credibility. And I know some of us want that for ourselves and we're seeking that. And sometimes it's hard. It's really, really hard to practice self-restraint, meaning that when everyone else is doing something, we're thinking we got to be doing that too. No, we don't have to do that, right? Especially when we need to be focused on our goals. I'm a big dreamer. All right. I got big dreams. I got big goals. I got big aspirations. In order for those things to materialize, I have to stay focused and not get distracted by the shiny pennies. All right. So we have to stay disciplined. And by staying disciplined in our pursuits, we build a track record of achievement that enhances our brand's reputation and authority. People start to trust you. All right. They seek out for your expertise and they look to you as the leader in your field. Is this what you're doing on a regular basis? All right. Is this about, you and how you say you want to do? It's your personal brand isn't just about what you do, it's about how you do it. Because how you do anything is how you do everything. And I know Leslie is in here and she says that a lot of times too. How you do anything is how you do everything. I know, y'all. Okay. Sometimes people can say, oh my goodness, all right, here she comes talking about this self-discipline. But you know what? This is one of the things that people talk to me all the time. I had a client, all right, who I'm just starting to work with, and we're collaborating because she wants to build her personal brand through her fashion sense. And she is a veteran as well. And yes, y'all, I am a United States Air Force veteran. For those that don't know who I am, or you're just first time interfacing with me, I am a United States Air Force veteran, 30 years, all right, 3 decades. And so I'm working with another woman veteran, and she is an Air Force veteran. And you know what she said, y'all? She said, I have discipline, but I don't have self-discipline. Okay, I have discipline, but I do not have self-discipline. And I had to stop and think about this for a minute, right? When we were in the military, people were telling us what to do. They were yelling, if you will. Sometimes, you go into basic training, they tell you what to do. They give you a whole day. This is where you're going to go, and this is how you're going to do it. And then throughout your career, that's kind of the direction you go on. All right. And we started talking about physical training. I get up every day. I don't have a coach. I don't have somebody in my house coming to my house and telling me to go and work out. I just go and do what I know I'm supposed to be doing because that is part of my personal brand. I love fitness. All right. I'm a fitness enthusiast. I can't be out here telling people, hey, you go ahead and work out if I'm not working out myself. And so she said, I don't have the self discipline. And I was like, ooh, okay. So this means that you have to be accountable. All right. You have to be accountable for you and what you say you're going to do. And sometimes that could be hard, but we have to have self compassion when those things don't happen for us. Right. We can't just say, okay, we're just going to give up. All right. We're just going to keep on moving. And so self discipline is the backbone of consistency. Whether you're disciplined, you show up day in and day out and delivering excellence in all that you're doing. And whether it's meeting your deadlines, okay, because I know some of us are still, working and we've got a daytime job. Um, whether we're meeting deadlines or we're exceeding our expectations or embodying our brand values, our consistent actions build trust and credibility with our audience. You know what? Eyeballs are always on you. You never know who is listening in, who's taking the information that you're putting out there. And every single time that you show up, all right, and we have to continuously show up whether or not you feeling the best that day. Show up whether or not something happened, like, caught you off guard. Show up. All right. This self-discipline infuses our actions with purpose and intentionality, ensuring that every move we make aligns with our brand identity. So, learning discipline isn't a destination or a yardstick, it's practice. This is a lifestyle. Are you saying what you want to do and then you're actually putting the action behind it? And we can't compare ourselves to other people, y'all. We just can't. But learning self discipline and applying it to our personal brand, it does a lot of different things. Number one, it reduces anxiety. I don't have to think about how I'm going to show up. Y'all, my color, you know how I show up, y'all. My color, my signature color is pink. I don't care really about whatever else anybody else is wearing. I'm at the point in my life that that's what I'm doing. Okay. I am showing up and I'm wearing pink, and people kind of see that and they kind of ask themselves, what's this pink thing all about? Well, it's about what I said I wanted to be. And Monica, you're right. That part of my mantra, show up in the moment, brave, not perfect. That's right. Being courageous to show up. It's all about showing up as you, and it reduces anxiety, and we don't have to be worried about all the little things behind it, and our decision making is actually easier, and our mental health improves. All right. Who doesn't want to, show up mentally fit? That's all I'm trying to do nowadays. There's so much going on in these times. And so if we show up mentally prepared to take on even the hardest things that are out there, then we can say that we're showing up consistently and we're showing up with that self discipline that we have instilled on ourselves. Even self discipline increases our ability to achieve the short term and long term goals. All of us have goals. All right. None of us can say we don't have goals or aspirations. Are we actually writing these things down and prioritizing? All right. What are your goals for the day? Doing small steps every single day. I do 3 to 4 small things every single day within the business. I have my business here. Y'all know Slate to Success is a business because I go out on speaking engagements. I actually have clients that I'm working with one on one. I actually go and do personal shopping and help women with their wardrobe. And so these things that I'm doing, these goals that I have, each one of these things I have to be prepared. I have to prepare for keynote speeches. I have to prepare for a client. I have to prepare to step out and do what I say that I wanted to do. And I have to remove temptations and avoid self sabotaging behaviors. All right. And I had to get in the quiet. Don't have TV going on. All right. I don't have music going on in the background. It's all about Me, because I have short term and long term goals. Do you have short term and long term goals? And are you implementing your self discipline as well as looking at your personal brand and how that kind of goes in hand in hand? And I'll tell you, you'll be happier. You'll be much happier. I am very happy in the decisions that I make every single day. I get up in the morning and I exercise. First of all, that's top of the priority list. That's non-negotiable. And then after that, I do all the other things. And here recently, y'all, I just dropped and uploaded a 65-page guide called Build a Memorable Personal Brand to Gain Opportunities for Women 40s and beyond. It was one of my long term goals, and I actually accomplished that yesterday. All right. I know that, sometimes people think, oh my goodness, all these things are happening. Well, it requires thought and preparation behind it. And that's what I'm doing. All right. And it's making me happy because it improves my attitude and improves my assertiveness. I understand where I'm going, and you'll be more resilient. I know, again, resiliency is one of those buzzwords that we constantly hear, but you will become like this better version of self-improvement. And self-discipline is a tool, y'all. It is a tool to achieve our goals and to our success that we are trying to do. All right. And we're not trying, we're actually doing. All right. Give yourself some grace. You're actually doing. And thank you so much, Leslie, for that. Yes, I am super excited about it because I can add it to now my workshops and my presentations, because personal branding is what I stay in all the time. Like that's all I talk about nowadays. Because it works. All right. It absolutely works. So we have to know our weaknesses, and we have to get others to hold us accountable. Do you have an accountability partner? I got one. Okay, Chevy. Chevy is in the room right now. Me and Chevy go back and forth every single day because you need somebody that's be like, what are you doing today? Okay. Where are you going? Okay, how you prioritizing that? All right, we all need that extra push now and again. Who's your accountability partner? Get one. It could be your family, your friends, your colleagues, your mentors, your coaches, somebody to help you keep on track and be there to support you even through the lowest, or when it gets busy, or when it gets hard. I have cried a many day. All right, because doing something like what I'm doing, entrepreneurship, is not for the faint of heart. There are going to be days where you're going to want to throw in the towel and say, you know what, I'm done. I don't have no one attending this. I didn't get a lead over here. I didn't, you can fall into that. But do you know, y'all, when you have those strong whys, you will get back up and you will have that discipline, that self discipline kick in, so that way you can still continue on your path. And we've got to change our perspective. That's why mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. It is one of the pillars to success. I have leadership, wellness, personal branding, and mindset. All right. How are you looking at things? Because it's okay to stumble. It's okay not to get that particular goal right out the gate. You've got to learn from our mistakes, and we've got to know how we can focus on doing better the next time. And we got to stay positive. Positivity every single time, being grateful for where you're at and where you're trying to go, and be mindful of your urges. All right. Sometimes we don't want to come out of our comfort zones. We are very comfortable with being where we're at, but that does not elicit the success that we're looking for. So here's some examples. Okay. Going to the gym, all right, or going to get your workout, wherever you're working out, every morning before each workday. All right. Are you saying that that's what you want to do? Okay. Then look at it. Okay. These are 6 examples that I'm going to share with you of some self discipline. Okay. Practicing self care in some way in the evening. I practice self care in the evening by going out on nature walks. I walk around in my community because it serves 2 purposes. Number 1, I have a goal of getting 20,000 steps or 8 miles in every single day. If I look at my watch, which I have my Fitbit watch, which I wear every single day, and I am only at 5 or 6 miles in that day, guess what? Everything is stopping at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. And because the sun is shining and the weather's getting better, I'm out there walking because I want to stay committed to what I said. And it also serves as my self care. All right, getting fresh air, getting that re energized, understanding, that's what you need. Our body needs certain things so that way we can continue on. And we have to have solid time management skills in our work, in our business, in our everyday life. And we got to regulate our emotions, okay? Because when our emotions are going here, there, everywhere, it's easily okay. It's easy to stay in that and not know how to express yourselves in a more um, succinct way where it's going to be received by those people that are around you. And we have to have a growth mindset instead of a fixed mindset. So I just want to encourage y'all, okay, to look at what you're doing. Okay, look at what you're doing. All right, because self discipline is the catalyst for success. It's what separates the dreamers from the achievers, the ones who talk the talk from those who walk the walk. And we have to stay disciplined in our pursuits. You not only reach your goals, but surpass them because we are trailblazers and we are blazing that trail of accomplishments that speaks volumes about our expertise and our capability. And as you accumulate these wins, as they start stacking up, our personal brand gains momentum and positioning us as a leader in our field and attracting those opportunities like a magnet. All right. Now, I know that you are all here listening in, but is this resonating with anyone? Because at the heart, okay, of this personal brand, if you will, lies discipline, self discipline. It is the driving force that propels us forward and shapes every aspect of our personal brand. All right. So, what is your personal brand saying to this world? Okay. What is it that you're saying? Because it is your calling card. It is your calling card. It's the essence of who you are and what you stand for. All right. And you have to like write it out. You have to be figuring out how does that going to look like for you and only for you. All right? So, embrace self-discipline as a cornerstone of your personal brand. You got to stay true to your vision. You got to hold yourself to the highest standards. You got to have that unwavering commitment to excellence and shine through in everything that you are doing because when you are disciplined, all right, your brand becomes that light of success and inspiration. Okay. And it then allows other people around you to follow. So watch as your brand becomes synonymous with your greatness. All right. So embrace it, y'all. Embrace it. I know that sometimes it could be hard, it could be difficult, it could be daunting at times to kind of look to see, okay, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how this is going to look to everyone. Okay, stop what you're doing. Okay. All right, let's look at ourselves and learning how to be more self-disciplined and committed and expanding our comfort zone. We focusing takes repeated dedication over and over and over and over again. And whether it takes, whether you're reading books, whether you're listening to podcasts, whether you're talking to a mentor, whether you have personal diligence, how you achieve self-discipline doesn't matter at the end of the day. What matters is that you're taking the steps to build good habits. Do you have the habits, all right, to go on what you say? You have a list of things. I create lists, y'all. Okay. I don't know about you, but this is the way that I've kind of built my life, if you will. I have a list of things, and I always kind of put like the boxes beside it. Now they may get checked, they may not. All right. But at least I have a direction as to where I'm going. And I'm thinking about, well, what do I need to do today? All right. What do I need to do? So this is a kickstart for anyone who's looking to have that self discipline All right. Because maybe you've been off track. Maybe you haven't gotten that in quite right. All right. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some empathy and self compassion. It's okay. But let's talk about getting back on track because some of us want to get to where we want to be and we're maybe not moving forward. Maybe we're kind of stuck in where we're at, but understand that nobody's perfect. All right. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Okay. The other people you see around you are not perfect. Be kind to yourself and know that you can do better the next time. So, this has been the Rise and Slay morning show with your girl, the Slay Queen, okay, Rochelle Hemingway. And understand this, all right, as you go through your week, look at how you're doing what you're doing. Take a note, take mental note on where is your self discipline. How is that being infused into the personal brand? Okay. That's right. This is a new show, Mama. All right. Shantae said, is this a new show? Yes, Queen, it is. You know why? Because you know how this happens when we have the creativity and we know we're in our purpose and we know where we're supposed to go, things just happen. I'm moving in silence. All right. And then when you show up, y'all, you know that I'm showing up because I have another iteration of what I want is to be building out to. This is the Slay to Success uh empire, if you will. This is all the things are happening in here. You never know what's going to come up next week. All right. This week is a guide. I don't know what's going to happen next week, but this is all in alignment of what I wanted this to look like. And so I'm being mindful. I know where I need to be. I understand that, I'm not viewing myself as the enemy. All right. I am that sometimes, can get into beating myself up for not having something that met the mark. But you know what? It is going to continue on because I understand what I'm supposed to be doing. You all understand what you're supposed to be doing. And so let's just get into the vibe of doing what we say we were supposed to be doing. Okay. Slated Success Media International. I love it, Leslie. Look, you be putting things out there, and you know what? Hey, that may very well be a thing here. And so I am going to speak that to in existence as well. All right. So this is all about in the quest of self-discipline. Why should you care? Why should you be building it? Pairing that with personal branding. It's the way you show up. So when people see you, they understand what they're going to get. Okay. Because if you do it in alignment and you walking and talking and doing it all in the same vein, great things will come of that. So keep on slaying until you can't slay no more. All right. I will be back here next Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for coming here live on the Rise and Slay show. And we had Monica, Keith, Chevy, Leslie, Shantae. Thank you so much for being here and just being here live. Share, 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 share. Listen, 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 listen. I have lots more videos on my YouTube channel. This has been streamed into Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. All right, so you can always come back and get more inspiration for your week. I thank you for everything that you all do for me and support me. So keep on slaying. And I am dreaming big, be big, and build to that goal. That's right, Monica. I'm doing what my human design assessment said that I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm just in alignment with that. So keep on slaying, everyone, until you can't slay no more. And I will see you back here next Tuesday or on Sunday for the Slay to Success talk show at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here.